So when
You got bumped off your back road tonight, didn't you?
Man.
Just wondering.
you're gonna have that opportunity, so.
Oh, baby.
Since the train's blocking the road, we're waiting for a few minutes for Danny. I don't know if she's coming or not, but
Are they definitely coming, Melissa?
I know Adam is.
Oh, Adam is, okay.
And Maya saw the parking lot too.
yeah,
Stayed in their car.
could be.
No, it's gonna be just a few minutes. We're waiting. The train is blocking the track, so we're
We got two.
holding off on starting for a few more moments.
Okay.
Wait, what, a
You
train?
can handle that? Hello.
We waited on you.
I'm sorry.
Do you think,
We're still
have you
waiting
heard
on
from
that.
Melissa?
He's stuck in the train too.
I didn't know.
I have listen. It was stuck on two different streets, but
Louis, doing okay tonight?
Yeah, I'm all right.
So we're waiting on Adam.
is Adam stuck at the train? Is that what you said?
I guess.
No, he should have gone around.
Okay.
First Street, it's gone.
Oh, it is?
There's no way I would have guessed that in a million years. I thought I was gonna have to go down to 19th. I was like, oh, it's gone.
What? 4th Street, it's gone?
Yeah, it was gone. It only stopped at Main. You can still hear it.
I didn't know if you saw the cars in the parking lot, Children. I almost did.
Oh, the car's in front of that. As I ran in super late, and I was like, I parked over in like the back corner.
Think we ought to wait on him or go ahead and go?
They should be here in just a few minutes. I mean, yeah, yeah.
And it was kind of pretty neat. I was at a cheer competition at Moore High.
Yeah.
And,
Friday?
Saturday.
Oh, okay.
And there's Adam. There we go. Da-da-da.
Yep, there they are.
I won't say anything. I'm not going to say
Wasn't
anything.
at 4th Street.
Well, it was at 12.
Oh, is that 12th and Main? Same thing happened to me.
Hi, Adam. How are you?
Hey, Adam.
Because normally I go 27th just because of that.
Yeah.
But I wanted a Diet Coke, so I was like, oh, I'll go 12.
What's overruled?
Okay.
I was
Well,
big
like I
last
said,
week.
we waited on you.
Thank you.
The drug
Very much so.
He said the train had been
ruling that
stopped
they
since
had.
7:30 today.
I got
State filed
Okay.
against
we were in a lift, and
God, that train.
my brother-in-law, my brother-in-law.
Would you call the roll, please?
Danielle McKenzie,
Here.
Jason Blair,
Here.
Melissa Hunt,
Here.
Louis Williams,
Here.
Adam Webb,
Here.
Mark Ham,
Here?
Glenn Lewis.
Here. Tonight, we have we're honored to have the Girl Scout Troop number 101. And we also have the Boy Scout Troop number 20. And they're here tonight to work on their badges. And the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by the Girl Scout Troop. So if you guys want to come on in, and the rest of you please stand. I can't stand because I'm injured.
Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, come on.
think it's broke.
Yeah, you can just carry it without.
Yeah, you can just carry it without the
The
bottom
top,
part.
if you-
Be all right. There you go.
Audience attention. Color guard attention. Color guard advance. Color guard salute the colors. Audience, the flag of your country. Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me in saying, color guard post the colors. Color guard dismissed.
All right.
Mayor, we need to get a new pole for the
Yes.
state flag.
I think so. All right. Item 2 is the consent docket. Item A is receive and approve the minutes of the regular city council meeting held November 1st, 2021. Item B is receive the minutes of the regular Parks Board meeting held October 5th, 2021. Item C is approve reestablishment and moving expenses in the amount of $220,225.08 for relocation of the Tilson Cabinet Company, a displaced business currently located at 137 Southeast 4th Street, for the construction and maintenance of the Southeast 4th Railroad Underpass project. Federal law requires that the payment for relocation under the Uniforms Relocation Assistance and Real Property Acquisition Policies Act of 1970, Uniform Act, as amended. Item D, approve Amendment 1 in the amount of $21,968 to the contract with C.H. Guernsey and Company for additional geotechnical investigative services from Broadway North to Willapine and design services for a railroad quiet zone for the Southwest 34th Street widening and reconstruction project, I-35 to Broadway Avenue. Item E is accept 200 square foot of public right-of-way and utility easement from Richard Runyon, located in the southeast corner of the intersection of Southeastern Avenue and Southeast 19th Street for construction and maintenance of Eastern Avenue project, Southeast 4th Street to Southeast 19th Street project. Item F is approve a revised job description for firefighter with pay grade to remain in pay grade number 109 of the salary table approved by the City Council on June 20th, 2016. Item G is approve a revised job description for senior building inspector, one in the inspection areas of the Community Development Department. Position will remain in the pay grade 110 of the salary table approved by City Council on June 20th, 2016. Item H is approve and ratify claims and expenditures for FY 2021-2022 in the amount of $1,559,062.92.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Would you call for the vote, please?
Danielle McKenzie?
Yes.
Jason Blair?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Adam Webb?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes.
Glenn Lewis?
Yes, item carries. Item number 3 is consider approval of a demolition contract with K&M Wrecking, the lowest responsive bidder, in the amount of $24,925 for the demolition of a concrete dump pit, a 17-foot by 110-foot by 10-foot deep, including concrete debris, walls, and floor located at the Public Works facility.
Mayor and council, as we were finished demolishing the streets and drainage building at the Public Works facility as part of the overall project for the new Public Works facility, it was discovered that there was a as it says, 17 feet wide by 10 feet deep, 110 feet long concrete loading area that was like a basement. There were 2 stem walls and then a driving floor where the trucks would drive in, and then they would push the trash into the trucks, and the trucks would continue on driving out. We need to have those removed. After the tornadoes of 1999, they also filled this area with concrete rubble, and so we need to have this rubble removed and hauled off, as well as the stem walls demolished down and the floors removed for that process. And we received 2 bids, and the lowest responsive bidder was K&M Wrecking in the amount of $24,925, and we would recommend that you approve their contract and move forward.
All right.
I'd make a motion that we approve.
All right, thank you. Thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item? Are we putting storm shelters up there for the employees up there?
I don't recall, but I believe in the new facility, there will be an area for a storm shelter.
Okay, all right, just asking. Okay, would you call for the vote, please?
Jason Blair?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Adam Webb?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie?
Yes.
Glenn Lewis?
Yes, item carries. Item number 4 is consider approval of a contract with CEC Corporation in the amount of $172,421 for professional engineering services to design the Ward 1 residential street improvement projects.
Mayor and council, last Tuesday night, the voters approved Proposition 1 and Proposition 2. Items 4, 5, and 6 go along with the roadway improvements as part, the residential roadway improvements as part of Proposition 1 that the voters did approve. Item 4 is asking you to approve a contract for design services for the Ward 1 projects, and in the amount of $172,421, and authorizing our design engineer to proceed.
Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
I'll
Thank
second
you.
the motion.
Thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Adam Webb?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie?
Yes.
Jason Blair?
Yes.
Glenn Lewis?
Yes. Item carries. Item number 5, like you said, is a companion item to item 4, is consider approval of a contract with Olson Incorporated in the amount of $240,270 for professional engineering services to design the Ward 2 residential street improvements projects.
I'd make a motion that we approve.
Second.
I have a question before we move forward. Since we're using, it looks like 3 different engineering companies, what was the reasoning behind that?
What was the what?
The reasoning behind using 3 different engineering companies, it looks like CEC for Ward 1, Olson for Ward 2, and then part of the telephone 34th Street project, and then TEIM Design for Ward 3.
Well, one, we wanted to spread the services around and allow for additional firms to do work for the community. But another reason is that we're going to be on a very, very tight time frame. We've indicated to the voters that our goal and objectives with this proposition is to go ahead and be ready to start advertising by April 1st. And so we wanted to split them up into smaller packages. Also, when we go to bid, we'll bid them, we'll bid each ward separately, and they'll be in smaller packages, which will allow some of the smaller contractors to be able to bond and bid those projects for construction also.
Perfect,
And
makes
it's,
sense.
it's typical practice for cities to do that.
I knew it was. I wanted somebody who knew more about it than me to say that. Thank you.
Anybody else? Do we have a motion?
We already do.
We had a motion and a second. Would you call for the vote, please?
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes?
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 6 is consider approval of a contract with TEIM Design in the amount of $253,100 for professional engineering services to design the Ward 3 residential street improvement projects.
Have we done work with, I'm not familiar with this,
With Olson?
no, with TEIM.
They used to be Triad.
Okay.
They just
That makes-
changed their
I figured it
name.
was some, a
Yeah,
name and just didn't
yeah.
know. Okay.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All right, thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes?
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 7 is consider approval of a contract with Olson Incorporated in the amount of $297,565 for professional engineering services to design Telephone Road from Southwest 34th Street and half mile south to the Moore city limits, and authorized to proceed with surveying and preliminary plat design only at this time.
Mayor and council, at a recent ACOG meeting, we learned that the city of Norman is doing their half mile, design had just started with Olson Engineering to design their half mile from Indian Hills to the city limits of Moore.
Now,
And-
what is included in this design that the road doesn't go in the same spot it's already in?
This will be widened to four lanes, and some places 5 lanes at intersections and so forth. And our particular project will be from our city limits north to 34th Street. The intersection of 34th and Telephone Road is already complete, so it'll stop just short and tie into the existing concrete of that location. And the idea being that once that the surveyors and the design engineers that are working on that half mile can go ahead and start immediately on that half mile for us. And then we would do a joint project with the city of Norman to where that we would construct the entire mile and receive some economies of scale by combining the 2 projects, hopefully.
Hopefully. All right, thank you. Do we have a motion on this item?
To approve.
Second.
All right, thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Do we have anybody else that would like to speak? Any comments? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Mark Ham.
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 8 is consider approving change order number 1 with SAC Services Incorporated for an increase in the contract amount of $9,487 for installation of 18-inch riprap to stabilize the channel embankment and prevent future channel erosion on the Kelly Creek Drainage Replacement Project.
As part of the 2018 GO bond projects, Kelly Creek, 12th Street, south to southeast or southwest 4th Street was approved by the voters. That project is under construction. The south half from 5th Street, from northeast 5th Street to southwest 4th Street is an earthen channel. The north half is a concrete channel. What this particular change order is for, on the south half, actually at southwest 1st Street, the west side of the bank has some, a large amount of the channel has eroded. And we want to go ahead and add about 106 tons of 18-inch riprap to provide bank stabilization so that the erosion will, we can control the erosion. And we would recommend that we approve the change order.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item? If not, would you call for the vote?
Danielle McKenzie?
Yes.
Jason Blair?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Adam Webb?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes.
Glenn Lewis?
Yes, item carries. Item number 9 is consider approval of a contract with ARC Pyrotechnics Incorporated in the amount of $9,000 for the city's annual Christmas Spectacular Fireworks Show to be held on December the 4th, 2021 at Central Park.
Mayor and Council, this is the contract for the fireworks that finalize all of the activities that will be held on December 4th. And we're requesting approval of that contract.
I'm for item 9, but do we, have we sought out any corporate, is there corporate sponsorship and partnership to this, or are we paying for the whole?
I believe we pay
Production.
for the whole production for this one.
Okay. In the past, we had some sponsors. Hopefully
It's
we
been
can.
difficult with
Yeah.
COVID to get sponsors right now. Our special events coordinator tries to get sponsors when possible.
I make a motion we approve.
All right, thank you.
Second?
Thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item?
The tree, is it going to blow over this year?
No, the Grinch, we're keeping him away.
Okay.
The tree's not going to blow over.
All right.
Jason Blair?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Adam Webb?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie?
Yes.
Glenn Lewis?
Yes, item carries. Item number 10 is consider, excuse me, the budgeted purchase of two 2022 Ford Explorer four-wheel drive XLTs for the fire department staff vehicles from Knight Ford in the amount of $73,440 using state contract number SW035.
Mayor and Council, we ask for approval on these two vehicles. One vehicle that'll be replaced is a 2001 model vehicle that's out of service at this point. The repairs are beyond its worth. And another vehicle is a 147,000 mile vehicle that will be used as a reserve unit.
Make a motion, we approve.
Second.
All right, thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Would you call for the vote, please?
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Adam Webb?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie?
Yes.
Jason Blair?
Yes.
Glenn Lewis?
Yes, item carries. Item number 11 is consider ordinance number 99521, amending Part 12, Chapter 1, Article A, Section 12-101 of the Moore Municipal Code Board and Commissions by establishing a planning commission member term limit of 3 consecutive years or 3 consecutive terms, providing for severability and providing for a repealer.
Mayor and Council, agenda items 11, 12, and 13, in effect, are primarily, would have the same effect. However, they deal, of course, with separate boards and commissions that our city currently has. Ordinance number 995 in agenda item number 11 would, as it says, limit the, or place a term limit on planning commission members of 3 consecutive 3-year terms. So it would be a total of 9 years. Current members that have been appointed pursuant to the ordinance would be allowed to serve until July 31st, 2027. And if there is a gap or a member that was removed through the term limit after a 3-year term, they could be reconsidered again. So item 11 deals with the Planning Commission, item 12 deals with the Park Board, and item 13 deals with the Board of Adjustment. But it would have this, each ordinance is the same, it just has different boards or commissions.
Well, I can tell you, it's really hard to get people to actually want to be on different commissions and boards, especially the Planning Commission. I mean, I asked half the city to be on, one on one time just to get people on it. And
But I don't think that's the case anymore.
yeah, it's not. And what I would recommend is that we put on there for term limits for the city council as well as the mayor, and put this on as a vote for the people.
I think on the on the boards, because those are appointed by the city council, it's completely fair for us to decide that. We actually, I know that we've discussed this in the past at other meetings.
Well, that would be like me saying we could put a term limit on the city manager. The guy has experience. Why would you term limit him out?
I know that I've had many people reach out to me and want to be interested in being on different boards, and there's not the opportunity because we've had people be on there so long. And I'm not opposed to, we can have this conversation about everything, but as far as Planning Commission and the Board of Adjustments and the Parks Board, I do think there are people actively interested.
I feel for us.
Do not have the ability.
Every 4 years, there's an option for the public to remove us.
Right.
If they wish. Here, it's our input that keeps them there. But Randy, real quick, on these, so someone's currently on there till 2027 and they're on it today. Would they
would have their 3-year term.
after 2027, they'd
No,
start their 3-year
Then they could
count?
have two more
Okay.
consecutive
Anybody that's currently
3-year
sitting
terms.
can have 2 terms left.
So
it's not
regardless of how long they've served, they still have
Well,
6 more
it is.
years.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, they're grandfathered 2 terms, so.
For 6 more years.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus their current.
So they could have been on for
Right.
like 15 years. Then in 2027, they'd only have 2 terms left.
So when we think about the,
Already been on there
In
for a
2021.
long
No,
time.
in 2020, they would serve, right now, if this is passed, what they have left, let's say they have 2 years left, they'll serve those 2 years, then they can serve 2 more terms.
Okay.
Up
Just
to
regardless
2027,
of what
correct?
they've already served.
Right, they can serve up to 2027,
that's what I just
and then
wanted
they
to
have to
clarify.
sit out a term, and then they are eligible to be reappointed after that.
So those that have really given their time, we're still giving them a reward of,
They
they
have
still
their
have never.
current term
Right.
plus 2 more to make it to
Okay.
2027.
correct.
Okay.
For item 11, I would make a motion to approve the amendment.
All right, thank you.
I would second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item? Would you call for the vote, please?
Louis Williams,
No.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair,
No.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
No.
What, how many was that?
What
And
is that?
passes.
It
4
passes.
to
4 to
3.
3.
It passes
Passes
4-3.
It passes 4-3. Okay.
That's a hard decision to make, and I appreciate everyone serving on these boards. The reason, I voted the way I did was I do feel like there's a lot of people in our community that want to be involved and they don't get that chance without openings coming up. And so this allows, our city has grown to over 60,000 people now, more the opportunity to serve in those spaces than traditionally it used to be.
Okay. We'll go to item 12. Consider ordinance number 99421, amending Part 2, Chapter 1, Article A, Section 11-101A of the Moore Municipal Code, Parks and Recreation by establishing a Parks Board member term limit of 3 consecutive 3-year terms, providing for severability and providing for a repealer.
Make a motion, we approve.
I'll second the
You-
motion.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Would you call for the vote, please?
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie,
Yes.
Jason Blair,
No.
Louis Williams,
No. You skipped Melissa.
Yeah,
Melissa.
I'll say yes.
Melissa, sorry, and Glenn Lewis.
No. So, item passes. Item 13 is consider ordinance number 99621, amending Part 12, Chapter 1, Article B, Section 12-122 of the Moore Municipal Code, Boards and Commissions by establishing a Board of Adjustment member term limit of 3 consecutive years, 3 terms, providing for severability and providing for a repealer.
Motion we approve.
Second.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any other comments on this? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie,
Yes.
Jason Blair,
No.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams,
No.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
No. Item carries. Item number 14 is consider approval of a new job description for emergency communications lead dispatcher to replace the current emergency communications dispatcher 2 with the position to remain in pay grade 108 of the city salary table approved by the city council on June 20th, 2016.
Mayor and Council, the Emergency Communications Division of the Police Department is requesting your approval of the submitted draft of a new job description for Emergency Communications Lead Dispatcher. The Emergency Communications Lead Dispatcher, I wish it was a shorter name, will be responsible for the supervision of emergency communications dispatchers, including setting schedules, reviewing work, providing training, and approving leave. Incumbents will also perform all dispatching duties in support of public safety emergency services. This new job description will replace the current Emergency Communications Dispatcher 2, which will become fully inactive by the end of the current fiscal year. This position was requested and approved in the fiscal year 2022 annual budget. Staff recommends approval and placement in pay grade 108 of the city's salary table approved by council in 2016. I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have, and Chief Gibson is here as well.
Okay, why the change?
So the Emergency Communications Dispatcher 2, the previous one, didn't have full supervisory responsibilities. They were just a trainer, and we wanted to go ahead and increase those responsibilities so that we would have, how best to describe this, so that when they switch over and they start having shifts, that they'll have a supervisor on each shift.
Okay, now here's my next question, which is really kind of weird, comes from me. Why wouldn't we give that person a raise?
Because it's a new position, so they'll get a raise from being a dispatcher.
Right.
It raises that, but it doesn't change the actual
Okay.
job pay coming in.
Seems like if you were making them do more stuff, you'd want more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that,
Well, hope I can explain this. If I can't, you can come and save me. So what they're looking at doing is putting new people into the dispatcher
Okay.
2 who have already been here.
Okay.
So we'll move
So
them
they'll be
into a
moving up.
higher range.
right.
Yep, a higher
All
step
right.
within that range.
Okay, that's what I
Motion to
needed.
approve.
Thank you.
second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item? Not, would you call for the vote?
Danielle McKenzie,
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams,
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes. Item carries. Item number 15 is consider approval of a contract with 365 Works for budget temporary employee services.
Mayor and Council, this is approval of a contract with a temporary agency, employment agency, that supplies us with temporary services whenever needed. And we've used such people in streets, animal welfare, and then sanitation.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All right, thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams,
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 16 is consider authorizing the budgeted purchase of two 2022 Ford Explorer utility vehicles for the Criminal Investigations Unit from Bob Moore in the amount of $58,598 using state contract number SW035.
Mayor and Council, this is a standard part of our routine fleet maintenance, and these vehicles that they'll be replacing are close to 10 years old with 120,000. They're unmarked police vehicles being driven by detectives. We'd recommend approval.
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Before we do that, are these four-wheel drives?
No, sir.
Do you need four-wheel drives?
No, sir, not for the
Okay.
detectives. The police package is generally all-wheel drive, and so you're still getting a lot of benefit
Okay.
without paying the extra for the four-wheel drive.
All right.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you both. Do we have any other discussion on this item? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. At this time, we'll recess the city council meeting and convene the Moore Public Works Authority meeting. Item 17 is the consent docket. Item A is receive and approve the minutes of the regular Moore Public Works Authority meeting held November the 1st, 2021. Item B is approve and ratify claims and expenditures for FY 2021-2022 in the amount of $1,993,201.40.
Make a motion that we approve the consent docket.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second on the consent docket. Would you call for the vote, please?
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes. Item carries. Item number 18 is consider resolution number 25621, adopting a roll-off compactor rates for commercial utility customers along with clarifying language.
Mayor and council, we have determined that we have several commercial customers who are utilizing compactors, and we did not include the rate table in the fee schedule update you approved for commercial dumpsters in June of this year. This resolution will allow us to update the fee schedule to include these rates. We have also added some language to clarify the overage rates for dumpsters. Be glad to answer any questions you may have.
But it's just, it costs us more to, why?
There's a different rate table for compactors than there are for dumpsters, and we just didn't realize there's like 3 customers that have
Okay.
compactors, and so we wanted to include it in the schedule since
Okay.
it's a rate we charge.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All right, thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Abstain.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 19 is consider approval of option number 0237218 from Midwest Employees Casualty Company for the city's excess workers' compensation insurance policy with an annual premium of $141,379 from Tom Beckham with the Beckham Company as agent. This is in risk management. And
Mayor and Council, this policy is a renewal of our excess workers' comp insurance. Tom Beckman is our agent on this. This year, we received 2 different options. We are recommending option 0237218. The premium on that is $141,379. The premium rate is the same as it was last year, which is 44.38 cents per $100 of payroll. Our premium, though, has gone up because our estimated payroll has gone up as well. The premium last year was $121,000. Comparing the 2 different options that we have, I believe this additional $20,000, much better coverage with the additional $20,000 than what the other option was. Recommend approval of this option.
Make a motion, we approve.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you. Thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? If not, would you call for the vote?
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes. Item carries. At this time, we'll recess the Moore Public Works Authority meeting and convene the Moore Risk Management meeting. Item 20 is the consent docket. Item A is receive and approve the minutes of the regular Moore Risk Management meeting held November 1st, 2021. Item B is approve and ratify claims and expenditures for FY 2021-2022 in the amount of $247,515.44.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All right, thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Would you call for the vote, please?
Danielle McKenzie?
Yes.
Jason Blair?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Adam Webb?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. At this time, we'll recess the Moore Risk Management meeting and convene the Moore Economic Development Authority meeting.
That's me,
I
right?
think that's you.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Danielle McKenzie?
Here.
Jason Blair?
Here.
Melissa Hunt?
Here.
Glenn Lewis?
Here.
Louis Williams?
Here.
Adam Webb?
Here.
Mark Ham?
Here. Item 22. Our consent docket. A, receive and approve the minutes of the regular Moore Economic Development Authority meeting held October 18th, 2021.
Make a motion to approve.
Second. Okay, we've had a motion and a second. Would you call the vote, please?
Danielle McKenzie?
Yes.
Jason Blair?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Glenn Lewis?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Adam Webb?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes. Okay. We will now recess the Moore Economic Development Authority meeting and reconvene the City Council meeting.
All right, thank you. Let the record reflect that all the members are still present. And item 23 is new business. Item A is citizens forum for items not on the agenda. There's no one signed up to speak. Would anyone like to? Okay. Any items from the city council or trustees?
I'm grateful to our voters that went out and voted and approved the items that were presented. I think it just, again, shows their confidence in our city manager and leader and us as leaders. So I really do appreciate it, voters. Yep.
Amen to that. Anybody else? Okay. Item C is items from the city manager, trust manager.
Mayor and Council, a couple of things. First off, I'd like to invite Chief Gibson to the podium to give us a update on how the Burgers and Badges event went last week.
Thank you, Mr. Manager. Thank you, Mayor and Council. I'll get kind of excited about this because it was a great event. First of its kind, Tuesday, November 9th, we had a community event called Burgers and Badges. This was the first one, and hopefully there'll be many more to come. The idea was actually brought by members with inside the police department, kind of trying to move our culture towards reaching out more towards our community. And our very own Sergeant Miller carried the brunt of the work. So the success of it not only goes to her, but to several other key members within the police department. But since she's standing back there, I just had to call her out for it because she did an awesome job in coordinating it. It was held at the Sharing Tree, which is located at 825 Northwest 24th in Moore. That was strategic. That was specifically chosen by us because this is a part of our community that does not oftentimes have a great relationship or view of the police department. They're a little more challenged in that part of our community, and we recognize that, and we also recognize that the relationship that we have in the community takes constant nurturing. And a lot of these kids and a lot of these members of our community sometimes have difficult situations that come upon them in life that we're injected into and we have to deal with. And so we thought this would be a great time to continue to build on trust and legitimacy in our community and touch a group that maybe doesn't get a lot of positive interactions with the police department. And it worked out extremely successfully, better than we could have even imagined. We had about 350 to 400 people attend.
Wow.
Very nice.
I have some battle scars from cooking burgers still to this day. And I think what's important to note on that is that the majority of them walked over from adjacent apartment complexes in the neighborhood. So the majority of the people that attended that night were kids and families together, and a large, vast majority of them walked over. We had free hamburgers and hot dogs, and several churches, Cornerstone and Regency churches, came out and they did face painting. They had a bouncy house. But what kind of caught me by surprise, which I thought was a brilliant idea, they also passed out free winter coats to the kids. And so I think they passed out quite a few coats, to be sure. And then also want to thank Chief Marler and the fire crews, because the fire department came out and they also participated and helped in building that relationship. And so when we left and we were cleaning up and packing up, they were already wanting to do it next week. And I said, let's just wait a little bit longer. Maybe this can be a semi-annual event or an annual event. But it was strategic to reach out to areas that maybe can't drive to National Night Out, or that don't have the resources to, get other places, or that maybe need that little positive touch from law enforcement because they're just not used to getting it. And again, it worked out better than we could have imagined, and we hope to have more in the future. And we hope that if you're available, you can attend.
Yeah. That's great, Todd.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
guys.
That is
Yeah.
wonderful.
All right.
Would like to echo Councilman Ham and the rest of the council in thanking our citizens that came out and voted last Tuesday, 2/3 on both propositions. So we will be getting to work and get those projects underway. And then today, ODOT is rolling out the I-35 corridor study. So there's, go to our website and there's links. And then at the December 6th meeting, planning on having a walkthrough of the, of how it works and all that, just so we can get input from the council members on anything they think, and then we can be sure and pass that on to ODOT. That's all I've got.
All right. Thank you. Anybody else?
Speed limit.
Okay. Item 24 is adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
All right. Would you call for the vote?
Danielle McKenzie?
Yes.
Jason Blair?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Adam Webb?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes.
Glenn Lewis?
Yes, item carries. And we're adjourned. Thank you for coming. And for you scouts in the back, we just spent $4 million of your money. Less than 35 minutes. Thanks.